Dumelang baby, and welcome to All Things. My name is Ribuile. If you're new, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, what's up? In this week's video, it is going to be a good old battle of the ranges, which I'm very excited to bring to you. We're going to be putting together two ranges from one of my favorite all-time brands, and that is Eucerin. It is without a shadow of a doubt that Battle of the Ranges is one of the most top performing video contents and playlist stuff that I have on my channel. So why not give the people what they want, right? So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Right guys, a lot of the times people feel like they need to buy every single product that comes out of the range, and that's not necessarily the most effective way to get the best out of whatever products you invest to when it comes to your skincare journey. A lot of the times, and as I found throughout my skincare journey, it works when you get a couple of products from various ranges. So what better way to understand what you're getting yourself into than to put one brand, two ranges, so that you can make a better informed decision. For this video, I'm going to be pitting the Hyaluron Filler as well as the Hyaluron Elasticity Range against one another. Actually, under the Eucerin brand, there's three kind of key ranges that come from the Hyaluron Filler type kind of range, and I'm going to be taking two against. Not to say that I'm not going to go through the entire Eucerin catalog, but as I progress throughout the Battle of the Ranges videos, I'll be bringing them to you. The first range we'll be looking at is the Hyaluron ×3 Filler Effect range. So basically, they say that it is 3 times the effect. So it fills, stimulates, as well as difference, and they basically say that it has 200% more hyaluron and you get younger looking skin. So basically, one of the first questions one of you may ask me is that, is this not like an anti-aging range, and aren't I too young perhaps, or is it too late for me to get into anti-age like treatment? And basically the answer is no. When it comes to including anti-aging products into your skincare routine, basically the whole point of incorporating anti-aging products is basically because as you age, the collagen, so basically that bounciness and the ability to retain products that allow your skin to remain supple, decreases as you age. So basically anti-aging products are slightly higher concentrated, meaning that it's less likely that the younger you may be that you'll be inclined to use them. But that isn't to say that you don't need to completely altogether start using anti-aging products, or it's only when you reach a certain age that you must start using them. Look at your skin, look at its ability to retain products and active ingredients such as hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, as well as glycolic acid. And those are basically ingredients that help to retain the supple bounce and feel of your skin, as well as being able to maintain that radiant glow that your skin supplements itself from through its natural production of collagen. So basically, long story short, when you see ranges such as the Hyaluron Filler and the other editions of the Hyaluron Filler range, it basically means that you find that your skin is less inclined to be creating certain products naturally, and so you need that added boost, that stronger concentration to really help you just maintain that effective supple glow that your skin is known to love and enjoy when it comes to using products such as Eucerin. Hyaluron is basically like a patented formula or other active ingredient that the scientists and dermatologists at Eucerin have created, which is basically primarily anchored with hyaluronic acid. If you don't know what hyaluronic acid is, take a screenshot of the screen. I'm kidding. If you don't know what hyaluronic acid is, I'm going to put it here on the screen so you know what it is. Take a screenshot. This range has about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 products. There is no cleanser that's present in this range. So the first product I'd like to introduce you to, it is the Hyaluron Day Filler Cream. There's a picture of what it looks like. I wish I could have my hands on the actual products themselves, so we're just going to rely on the website. The Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Day Cream is an SPF 30 tub that comes in 50 milliliters. It is the active ingredient in this day cream is hyaluronic acid, and they say that it's suitable for all skin types. And because there is this higher increase of formulation that has hyaluron into its product, you know that it is set to potentially help assist in reducing the fine lines and wrinkles for a more rejuvenated look. And they say that the SPF that's included here is a broad spectrum SPF. What is broad spectrum SPF? It's basically SPF that targets against the harmful rays of the UVA as well as UVB that comes from the sun or any like light emissions. Something that I'm not sure a lot of people know about, and I'm really just going to throw it in here, is that, you know, when you go and you get your nails done or you do anything that requires some UV light kind of treatment, make sure you wear sunscreen, because even then you need your skin to be protected against the harmful rays that are emitted from those kind of lights. Cool. Moving on to the next product, we have the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Day Cream for dry skin. So this is a day cream that's specifically formulated for dry skin. From an SPF perspective, it only has SPF 15. It is specifically targeted to UVA protection. So quick question, and a lot of people may ask is like, what is the difference between UVA and UVB rays? UVA rays have longer wavelengths, basically meaning that they can penetrate much deeper into the skin layers, whereas UVB rays are shorter and they are the ones that actually contribute towards the burning of the skin. So the UVA ray can actually give more long-term effects and damage to the skin, whereas the UVB rays give more immediate and more visible effects and damages that it causes to the skin. Going back to the product at hand, the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Day Cream for dry skin. It is an anti-wrinkle day cream for dry skin. It has SPF 15 and UVA protection. So now, having understood the difference between the UV rays, you see that this is not only specifically formulated for people with drier skin, but also just to mitigate against the long-term damage effects that one experiences when exposed to UV rays. The next product is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Eye Cream. So this is an advanced eye cream formula with SPF 15 and UVB protection, which is targeted to wrinkles in the eye and as well as dermatologically tested. I'm actually just reading the product breakdown from the website. So what you see over here is that in the dry day cream that had UVA protection, this specific eye cream has UVB protection, meaning, and the whole point, or rather what I would assume to be the focus and purpose in formulating these different products, is that the skin under the eye is really thin and very sensitive, and so the effects of exposure to UV rays is actually more apparent and probably the easiest to see here right under your eyes. So that is why you would see that they have necessarily focused on UVB protection when it comes to this product. When it comes to eye creams, I am one that is not the most sold on, if I'm being honest, but looking at this specific formulation, don't forget in this entire range that 200% more inclusion of hyaluron into the formula is key. So meaning that the plump look and feel is a priority, but knowing that they have kind of focused why they've put specific SPF and which UV protection you get against them, I'm like, okay, maybe you're saying some things. Am I completely sold? No, but now you have a better understanding as to why does one product have UVB and the other one has UVA, and like, what does it mean? If you're someone that is inclined to like invest into eye creams, or you want to prioritize eye creams into inclusion to your skincare routine, now you know what the specific eye cream's focus and primary function is. The next product is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Moisture Booster. It is an ultra light and refreshing moisture boost for all skin types with a 3 times effect, as previously mentioned, to fill, hydrate and refresh the skin. It is a hydrating and refreshing gel that gives the skin an immediate moisture boost and increases skin hydration for up to 24 hours. It visibly pumps up fine lines for smooth and healthier looking skin. I remember when this serum dropped, I wanted it so badly because I'm someone who I wear glasses, I wear prescription glasses, and I tend to do this when I'm not wearing my glasses or when I know it's time to update my prescription lenses. I tend to squint and it creates these premature fine lines, and this is where you get to see that the excessive use of your face in the not the most normal way, meaning that I'm frowning unnecessarily or excessively, promotes the need for me to kind of mitigate against those little gentle fine lines that are appearing on my skin. And so this is where the inclusion of anti-aging products is relevant and not unnecessary to your skincare routine, because I am mindful of my skincare goals and concerns I'm opting to achieve. Here's a picture on the side of what the product looks like, and we'll move right along to the next product. Then we have the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Night Cream. This is a product I've actually used in the past. I'm not sure if I'm mixing it up or if the former version or if there's 2 separate products, but the one that I used way back is one that had Q10, and Q10 is a unique like Bayersdorf, or is a unique Bayersdorf patented active ingredient that just helps rejuvenate the firmness and elasticity of the skin. Basically, this is for people whose skin tends to lose that collagen and they want to reboost it. So I use that version of the day cream, but basically here it's an anti-wrinkle night cream jam-packed with hyaluronic acid for all skin types. So the gentle formulation, the compatibility with the various products across one skincare routine from serum to toner to essence. Basically it layers well. What I like about products that are formulated for all skin types is that sensitivity and compatibility with a lot of products is prioritized, and if it is the exact same night cream I'm thinking about, then it certainly is the case with this one. And then the last product in this range is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Vitamin C Booster. So this is an anti-aging serum with 10% pure and freshly activated vitamin C for all skin types to achieve that 3 times effect that they love to sell us for this range, which helps to fill, stimulate, and defend. When it comes to the use of vitamin C, it is a very effective and I would say potent active ingredient that I would generally, and I believe Eucerin also recommend it be used only in the evening. When you start to include vitamin C into your skincare routine, prioritize where you would like it. My recommendation, or rather my unsolicited, and I'm not a professional anyway, but just best practice and learnings, is that it's better if you incorporate it in one product. A full range that has vitamin C all across can be a bit overwhelming, and while there are formulas that exist for daily use of of vitamin C, be it during the day and in the evening, I think rather let it shine and perform best to its formulation when you incorporate it into a serum. The long and short of me trying to say that statement is that basically, if you're going to get vitamin C, get it in a serum formulation so that you can use it in the evenings. Don't start off by using it every single day, as is the case with any product that gets incorporated into your skincare routine. I'm so sorry for the light switch up, but basically, I don't know, for those of you who are not like South African subscribers, South Africa currently is dealing with a power supply issue, which is called load shedding. And so the professional softbox lights and my whole light setup basically has gone off because it's connected to the main power supply. But that doesn't stop us from finishing and completing this video. My unsolicited advice is that if you are going to include vitamin C into your skincare routine, my recommendation is that it comes in a serum form, because that's an easier way to integrate into your skincare routine, as well as not overwhelm your skin so that you do not trigger any unsolicited or premature breakouts. But what is normal and what is a normal reaction to your skin engaging with any new skincare product is when you experience something called purging. I'll put the definition of purging over here. And this is basically where your skin has a breakout just in response to a new product, and so it regenerates itself through the use of expelling any unnecessary products or stuff that's congesting your pores, so that your product can be best receptive to a new set of skin. And that is basically the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler ×3 triple effect range. Okay, now we're moving on to the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler plus Elasticity Range. So basically, this range is all about improving elasticity skin, as well as plumps up deep wrinkles for a firmer, fresh, and radiant skin. And basically, while I'm looking at like the long English on the website, the creams in this range are set to nourish thinning, fragile skin, strengthening its structure by improving elasticity and plumping up deep wrinkles. The smoothing and nourishing oils improve skin's elasticity and supports resilience. All the products in this range leave the skin feeling firm and smooth and looking fresh and radiant. So basically, what we noticed right off the cuff is that what was a primary focus in the Hyaluron Filler range was 200% hyaluron, i.e. hyaluronic acid, whereas in this range, it's not to say that hyaluronic acid is neglected, but there are 2 active ingredients, octane and silymarin, that are prioritized into the formulation of the skincare routines. Right off the cuff, when I compare these 2 ranges, I know that this range is actually more suited for the more mature person who is most likely to have experienced a more exceeded or significant loss in collagen, as well as the retention of hyaluronic acid to assist in the plumpness and smooth and alive looking face that one experiences when they're younger, because their skin is more inclined to create that natural collagen. Cool. So in the Hyaluron Filler plus Elasticity range, there are 6 key products, and these products are also topical, so meaning that there's no cleanser in this range. And we are going to start off with the Hyaluron Filler Elastic Eye Cream. Already what stands out for me in this specific eye cream is that the SPF that's incorporated into this specific eye cream is UVA and UVB formulated. So if we are to compare the 2 specific eye creams, I'm more inclined to look for a broad spectrum SPF. Next product in the range is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Elasticity Age Spot Correcting Hand Cream with SPF 30. I am someone in my fresh tender age of 26 that uses sunscreen as hand cream. I don't use a hand cream that doesn't have sunscreen in it, and it has to be broad spectrum sunscreen at that. So the fact that there's a product specifically formulated for this is rather interesting. But because it also has one of my favorite products, or rather my favorite active ingredient, and if you watched my Eucerin Even Pigment Perfector skincare range review, you will have heard about a product called thiamidol. So thiamidol, I'll put on the screen, it's basically an active ingredient that is formulated to assist in the appearance of melanin. So as is the case with sun damage, you get these little spots or sunspots as one would call them, and it's really great that they've incorporated the traditional and effective formulation of sunscreen that is broad spectrum, as well as thiamidol, to really help mitigate against the damage that exposure to the sun may have caused. So I'm really excited to see that. And so they say that this hand cream it's formulated to assist in the reduction of the appearance of age spots. It helps to keep your skin moisturized and also assist in improving the skin's firmness and elasticity. Personally, I think this is for someone who is only starting in the later years, or rather when they realize that the skin has been significantly damaged on their hands, that they start using this product to really assist in the regenerative and rather the mitigation of further damage that the skin may be exposed to. But I think if you're younger and you can still see that your skin has that firmness, that elasticity, just start using good old broad spectrum SPF every single day. Invest in one that stays in your handbag specifically, that you keep, that's not one for the face or for the body. It's a really great investment to have, and it just helps to incorporate that learned habit of using sunscreen everywhere. And also for people who drive a lot, like, it doesn't matter whether it's summer or winter, your hands are the most exposed probably in a car to the most effective, like to the most prevalent sun rays. So put on that sunscreen on your hands, because you don't want to be dealing with like your hands and your neck are the ones that clock you out when it comes to your aging, as well as it shows you how effective you are, or rather how responsive you are to your skin's needs as you age. So this is a hand cream. It's got SPF 30, and it is, if I'm not mistaken, a broad spectrum SPF formulation. Yeah. Comparatively speaking, in the Hyaluron Filler range, there isn't a hand cream, but I would think that if you were to take like a like by likeness product breakdown, the day cream with that SPF 50 would be like the handle for like the difference, the variation, or the similar product that you would put against when it comes to these two ranges. Like I said, a hand cream of this specific formulation for someone who has significant damage. If you're younger and you're not dealing with some of the issues that are highlighted and are effective for this use specifically in this range, just use good old broad spectrum sunscreen as your hand cream. Then the next product is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Elasticity 3D Serum. When they use things like a 3D, I'm just like, yeah. Which one is this one? Huh? Which one is this one? This 3D serum, similarly to the hand cream, has two of my favorite active ingredients, which is hyaluronic acid as well as thiamidol. So this is when I know that it means some things. A serum generally, in its difference compared to a moisturizer or even in a toner, is that it is a concentrated formula, meaning that you are getting it in its rawest, in its most potent formulation for you to really treat whatever skincare concerns you have. I believe that in any skincare routine, a serum is one of those investments you take into once you step away from like the basic cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen kind of set up when it comes to your skincare routine. I think once you have gotten a handle and a better grasp and the discipline of exercise and skincare routines, including a serum right after you've toned, just before you moisturize, is when you start doing the things that the skin needs to do for the things to become the plumpness and the radiant and the glazed donut that you need. That's what it looks like, straight to the point. It has that key active ingredient of thiamidol, as well as that jam-packed hyaluronic acid to really help achieve and mitigate against the damage one's skin may be exposed to when it comes to the sun, or just basically melanin spots that may appear, as well as helping to assist in the replumping and that full look that the skin enjoys. As you can see over here on my cheeks, like naturally there's that glow and that plumpness that my skin has, and that is something that as I age I need to just make sure I keep maintaining. All right, comparing this serum to the moisture booster serum, for instance, what stands out for me is that while hyaluronic acid is prioritized in both of the formulas, there is a melanin inhibitor active ingredient in this serum. The word for melanin inhibitor, I'm just going to put it up here because I don't want to swear anyone's child, but basically it's not to say that it will make you lighter or it will make you look like or like, you know, when you skin bleach, it doesn't make you look like that, but basically it just helps to achieve an even skin tone as well as mitigating against further damage and melanin spots that may occur when exposed to the sun. So thiamidol is best effective and complementary to the use of sunscreen. All right, and then we go into our creams, and we have the Hyaluron Filler Elasticity Night Cream, and this is a night cream which is said to improve elasticity and helps plumps up deep wrinkles. It is incorporated with the key ingredients introduced into this range, which are octin as well as silymarin, and last but not least hyaluronic acid. It is a run-of-the-mill thick richly formulated night cream which is suitable for more mature skin, but it's not to say that if you are dealing with some of the concerns raised in the treatment of the specific range, you may be suitable and you're more than welcome to engage in use it. Looking and just reading off of this, I do know for winter this one is going to be even amazing, but it's not to say that it's not compatible for summer use, just that when it comes to descriptions such as rich creams, I just know that the formulation is slightly thicker. So that is the night cream, very similar to the Hyaluron Filler night cream. It's just that this one also has the key ingredients that are indicative and unique to this range. Then we go into the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Elasticity Day SPF 30 Cream. It accelerates the renewal process of collagen skin cells. It intensely nourishes the skin, visibly pumps up deep wrinkles. So it's an anti-aging day cream for mature skin with SPF 30 and formulated with UVA protection. So the difference between the other day cream and this one is that while the other day cream covered UVA and UVB, this one specifically is targeted to UVA skin damage concerns. And like previously discussed, the effects of UVA damage are more long-term and can do more damage deeper within the layers of the skin as opposed to UVB. And so if you're someone who wants to treat deep skin damage or concerns that you may have, then this is where you can see this day cream being more suitable and more compatible for your skincare concerns. And the last product in this range is the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Elasticity Day Care Cream. This is a day cream for mature skin with SPF 15 and it has UVA protection. So basically this is where you start to see a shift in the SPF inclusion into a specific product. Like I say in a lot of my videos, I am team minimum SPF 30 protection. I just need the factor to be more increased so that I know that I have better protection over the days, and it also mitigates the how often I have to reapply. Okay, so a core difference that we see in between the two day cream mentioned here is the SPF factor. And so, but not the SPF factor, is the SP factor. And basically the difference between 15 to 30 to 45, and I think it goes up until 50, but I do stand to be corrected, is that it basically gives you an understanding of how much of a concentrated protection you have against harmful UV rays of the sun. So from a SPF 15 perspective, and I want to say this properly, is that SPF 15 blocks about 94% of UVB rays, SPF 30 blocks about 97% of UVB rays, and SPF 45 blocks about 98% of UVB rays. So the higher you go in your SPF count, the more protection against UVB rays that you have. And as we discussed earlier on, UVB rays are the ones that actually you can see immediate and effective results of the damage that your skin incurs when exposed or when outdoors. So that is basically the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Elasticity range and the Eucerin Hyaluron Filler ×3 triple effect range. Both ranges are targeted towards replumping the skin, mitigating against the wrinkles that are defined within the skin, whereas one prioritizes in supporting the moisture retention of the skin, the other one promotes the reproduction of collagen. So as we've seen throughout me introducing the various products and the ranges, is that I did highlight, well, if you're looking at both two products, which one would you go for? And I am team broad spectrum. It's better that you get that kind of treatment. But if you are really someone that is resuscitating, rehabilitating your skin, it is better to understand why certain formulas include UVA/UVB, or when some of them are broad spectrum. I hope this video was insightful to you and that you learned a couple more things. And then moving forward, when it comes to making purchasing decisions, you're more informed. And that is basically this week's insert of Battle of the Ranges. Are you someone that uses Eucerin? Let me know which range. Do you mix various products from different ranges from the Eucerin brand? I think it's very important to make informed purchasing decisions, meaning that when you look at a company or a brand that gives you a full range, what is it about each individual product in the range that is standout, and how is it best suited to your skincare goals, your skincare concerns, as well as how best it is satisfying your overarching skincare journey. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know your thoughts. Are you team Eucerin? If so, which products are in your routine? And that's all from me. I'll see you very soon. Bye.